And we can definitely edit it later, too.
Mm-hmm.
So. I'm gonna edit this part out. Hi, everybody! Welcome to the Pit's first... Am I still on that? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Pit's first ever... I was about to say first annual. We're not... I don't know if we're gonna do these every year. The Pit's first ever question and answer session.
Yay!
And we're cosplaying, too. Look how cute we are.
My hands.
Yam Ham's way cuter than me. It's not fair. So this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, and I decided the only way that I was going to be on camera with my doofy face was if we were in cosplay. So Yam Ham is cosplaying Ren. Look at how cute she is.
'Cause she's my favorite.
And I'm and I'm cosplaying Benny. And I'm mad that you can't even see the cute eyebrows I did. I did big-ass eyebrows on myself. Big eyebrows. Because Benny's an angry little bird.
And just letting you guys know, I might just rip off this wig.
Yeah, if we suddenly aren't in cosplay, it's because it's really hot. And it's...
Wigs are stupid when it's hot.
Mm-hmm, yeah. But we're gonna do it, we're gonna get started, and we can just basically do whatever we want, because anything we don't like, we can just edit out later.
Yeah.
So why don't we get started? With the first round of questions. Yay!
Yay!
This light is super unflattering. Okay, so the first question that was asked by a lot of people, actually, was asked by Raven Case, Abby Rife, Ishimaru Hime, Six Elra, Georgia Eats Crayons.
What did you write? Sophia Blood?
Sophia Blood. Yeah, thought that said Sophia Dude. Sophia Blood. Are there going to be more LPs after you finish DMMD? And will they be visual novels? Are you going to play anything else besides DMMD? Will you guys play Reconnect? What route will you play first when you play Reconnect? I just want to get all of these out of the way first. We actually haven't talked about what we're going to do after we finish, which actually we're recording this just after finishing the final route, and we've just finished recording. So if you're seeing this, which you are, because you're watching it now, it means we're done. We're done with the game, and up. So that means hopefully no more upload delays until I run into a problem again. But anyway, we actually haven't really discussed what we're going to do after this. If we're going to do more Let's Plays. We want to, and we would really like to do Reconnect. We were actually talking about it earlier. Yeah. And we want to do Reconnect. The timing is going to be the only issue. So really, for now, the only answer that I can give is maybe hopefully. It might take a while.
Do you want to say like a 60-40, 70-30% chance?
I want to say that there's a 60% chance that 60 to 70% chance that we will play Reconnect.
Yeah.
It's something we both want to do.
Yeah.
The logistics and the timing of it are going to be the only issue, because we currently, live most of the time in different states.
Yeah.
And, so that's going to be a problem. But if we can figure it out, which hopefully we'll be able to, then we will do Reconnect. And maybe some other Let's Plays as well, and maybe some other kinds of content, maybe like some joke videos, which we have one in the works currently. Maybe maybe some original content. I'm not really sure what we'll do, but it'll be fun. So as long as you're willing to be patient with us.
Please.
And as for the question of whose route we would play first, we'll have to flip a coin.
Yeah. I think, essentially it'll just go down.
That out, right? I can edit that.
No, leave it in. You're beautiful.
Fine.
But I think it's just gonna turn into one of those things where how we started, where it just came up to a toss-up on how we play it. I have no idea how Reconnect is set up.
Reconnect, there's no common route. There's the icons on the screen of the different characters. And
so you actually just pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna have to write their name, draw it from a hat.
Draw it from a hat.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
Just to keep it
I knocked the thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, so that's the answer to that series of questions. So I guess we'll move on to the next. Here, I wrote all the questions down. Just pick one from anywhere. And you can read it. The username is actually on the top for that one.
Weirdest Nerdington. Good name.
Okay.
Will you please watch a Switzelbatter JM video and show us your reaction? What the fuck is a Switzelbatter JM video?
I don't know what that is. Ooh, it just got really dark in here. Maybe we should turn the light on.
I can turn on the light.
Okay. We'll answer this question first. We don't know what that is. Maybe we'll do it someday.
If we do,
you'll be the first to know.
We'll post it.
We can't do it right now because
we don't have internet.
I don't. My computer doesn't have internet at Yamhan's house.
Yeah.
So, but maybe. Who knows?
We'll try, I guess.
Okay. Well, next question.
Do you want me to turn on the light?
Yeah, turn on the light. We had to rearrange the thing. We had to turn on the light. The lighting's a little bit better in here now.
Because we're doing this in the twilight.
And also my webcam is super dark. So let's pick the next question.
You gonna pick? Do you want me to hold it and you pick?
Oh, sure.
Okay. I'll try to spread them out evenly. There you go.
Okay.
Super even. Yoink.
Oh, this is the one with a bunch of questions. That's fine.
Really?
Yeah. Rhiannon Gladura? I can't read my own writing.
We're doing our best.
Our best isn't that good. Oh, the webcam's still super dark. I'll see if I can edit it later. Asks a bunch of questions. If you could have an all-mate, what would it be? Personality, voice, etc.
You go first. You
I
read the
haven't
question.
put any thought into this.
You think I fucking put them all? No. Okay, so I love animals, so it's really hard for me to pick.
Same.
I have a dog.
That's why I
currently.
Didn't want to go first.
I have a dog currently, and I think she would be a really cute all-mate because she's really, really ditzy.
She would be.
And she's really cuddly, and she's an Irish Terrier, so she kind of looks like Pluto from
She does a
Mickey
little bit.
Mouse.
But curly.
But kind of curly, so she's like Lady and the Tramp Pluto mix. The easiest way I could put it. But I also just got 2 baby Degoos, which you can look those up online because they're fucking cute. But they don't like me, so we'll just go with my dog then.
Personality, voice, etc.
Well, if it was to be my dog, personality is kind of ditzy, but not like. I don't think she would have the voice of like the ditzy girls that are always over Kojak. She's kind of just like really happy all the time.
Oh, that's cute.
Like a dog would be.
Yeah.
You know, dogs. The dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. And then what was the other one? Powers? What?
Oh no, personality, voice, etc. So
okay. Yeah, so I covered it.
So, I will. I just sort of came up with this while I was sitting here listening to her. But I have wanted a pet rat for a really long time.
Good choice.
So, and I think a rat would make a really cool all-mate. As for personality, I would I would probably lean toward a Benny type personality, like kind of rough and tough, but like not in an asshole way, just like, you know. And I would want her to have a voice to match, so kind of like a gruff young adult woman's voice. So, but like, you know, rough and tough. You know, you know. So, like, cool. Like the cool big sis who is maybe in a gang character from an anime.
So, like a Yankee.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yankee. Exactly. Personality-wise, too. You got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. My computer fell asleep. It back. Okay. Next question. If you were to date... If you were to date any DMMD character, who would it be and why?
Why am I answering the question first?
I don't want to date anyone.
Why don't you want to... You want to date Benny.
Right. I'm not going to date the bird.
Date the bird.
Well, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that what's going to happen with all of these which character, blah, 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 whatever questions, is that for every single one, I'm just going to say clear.
Well,
Why?
That's
because
gonna.
Clear.
Yeah, he's your baby boy.
He's my baby boy. But, like, I wouldn't want to be, like... I wouldn't want to be, like, in a romantic... Well, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I probably... If it wasn't Clear, I'm gonna make Clear off limits for just, like, this one. So that it doesn't get too boring. Leave me alone. Anyway. So I'm gonna say... Well, I would say Akashima, but realistically, I would probably just, like, beat the shit out of him all the time. So, I mean, I guess that's a type of love, right? He's not... Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to date that, but he's a character type that I'm into, if that makes sense, so I wouldn't want to... I don't know, maybe Tai-san. She can cook me delicious food.
Yeah.
And is a
That's
mature
very
older
valid.
woman. Tai-san or...
Yoshio-san?
You know what? I'd probably date Sei.
Oh, okay.
I'd date Sei.
Not Yoshie-san?
I would date Yoshio-san.
Okay.
Haga-san?
Haga-san?
Haga-san. I don't know. I'm not really into older men. I mean, he's got the fanny pack, so that's nice. He can carry
he's very
stuff.
youthful.
He can carry my stuff.
Yeah.
He's got a youthful spirit.
Yeah. He has that fiery spirit.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. Probably... Mizuki would be a good choice.
Mizuki Chilton would be a good choice.
Everybody who gets the Motor City references that I keep making and
you get points.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You get plus
a lot of
points.
Many points. It's just a pile of points. Just right here. Piled up. Anyway, so that's my range of answers. So now it's your turn.
I'm a married woman, you guys.
She is actually for real.
For realsies,
for actual,
not
real
for
life
play.
Married. Not like waifu. No, she's married.
I'm actually married like 3 times over, and I don't feel right answering the question. No, okay. So Noise will always be.
That was an attractive face.
Noise will always be my anime boyfriend, but he's kind of an asshole, and I probably would punch him after a while.
Definitely.
Oh, the wig just does. The wig just did something
escaping from the side.
So weird.
It's too big for her is the problem, because it's sized that it fits my freakishly large head, but it keeps. I'm sorry.
No,
if you ever need to stop and adjust it,
like I guess like a band or something, just like flapped or something.
Oh yeah, it'll do that.
Scared the hell
bands.
out of me.
Yeah, the sizing bands.
Again, don't usually wear wigs ever, but oh man, Mizuki Chilton. I always wanted him to have a root.
Yeah.
So I guess I would pick him as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really don't have that many choices.
Okay. That's valid.
We're just gonna fix our wigs on the camera.
Yeah. This is good quality programming right here. This wig looks really good on me.
It's a cute wig. I like that.
I like that tuft. Yeah, that tuft works.
You did a good job.
I've been trying to get that tuft to stay because Benny has one. Anyway. Who do you relate to the most, if at all, from DMMD?
Benny.
Sorry. Benny? You?
No, I'm saying you.
Me, probably. Probably Benny. Yeah. I'm Benny a little bit.
I guess... Maybe...
Do you need time? Do you want me to answer first?
Yeah, sure, you answer first.
Well, Benny, because he's always pissed off all the time. I'm not actually that pissed off all the time, but, like, it depends on whether I've just come home from work. Gosh, we're still so dark on the webcam.
Sorry, guys.
The webcam. Yep. That's nobody's fault. But, actually, I'll edit this part out. Well, we just turned the screen brightness up on my computer, so that kind of helps us. I mean, we're a little washed out now, but you take what you can get.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I at? Who do you relate to the most? Like, I want to say, again, like, I'm just going to end up saying Clear for everything. Like, that sounds stupid because I'm not really anything like Clear at all, but I don't know. I feel like...
Do you feel like a robot sometimes?
Yes.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
No.
Floating
But a robot,
through the...
yes. A robot, yes. A plastic guy kind of looks like a jellyfish. Cause I'm kind of simple and I try to be nice to people. But I don't know. Maybe Yoshie-san. Yeah,
I can see Yoshie-san.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Me. I'm Yoshie-san in real life. Whoopsie. Sorry.
Just whap. Bird face.
I look like one of those dogs. The fuck was that? Anyway, so who do you relate to the most, if at all?
I would say probably Noise, because he fucking hates everything, and I fucking hate everything. Yeah.
Okay, well that
Just the
works.
truth.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Number 4. Which avatar is Hedge and which one is Yamham? How did you come up with the names? In your icons, who is who? And that one... Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god! No, I'm so sorry. These questions were not... Okay, maybe I'll have to edit this. Those questions were not asked by Rhiannon Gladura. Those were asked by Reshma 0? Reshma 0? I fucked up. Because I confused myself. I blew it. Sky high. The question on the back, in your icons, who is who, that one was asked by Rhiannon Gladura, and I thought it would be a good idea to write it on the back, because it's similar to the one about which one of us is which, but then I fucked up, so clearly it wasn't that great of an idea. But in the icons, who is who? In the YouTube thingy, I'm the one with the dark blue hair, and
you're doing the face, and I'm the one with the teal thingies, and I'm doing the face.
Ooh, my contact lens popped out of place.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sorry. It's back now.
Keep that under lock.
Sorry.
Key. No.
But I actually don't have that blue hair anymore, because I changed my hair a lot.
Samesies.
I have half pink, half blue now. And she has...
Orange, but it changes pretty much bi-weekly.
Your hair looks really cute. At the end, we should, like, show our hair for real.
I'm really tempted to take off this wig, so I could just...
You can take it off whenever you want. Do you want to?
It's really hot. It's really itchy.
Yamham's gonna take off her wig.
Oh, my hair at the moment is like this orangey color. It kind of...
It's really cute. It's more orangey in real life.
I look...
The color is washed out.
I just woke up. But yeah, I'm just gonna put it back into a ponytail.
That's a look that some people go for.
What?
That you just woke up. Anyway, we gotta power through this. It's already... Yeah. Ooh, it's late. Anyway, so, here. Take another question.
I have 2 questions. Okay. Why do you think Weirus and Trip are more widely accepted than Mink, considering what they did to Alba? From Awesomenator50.
Thanks, Awesomenator50. Yeah, it's Awesomenator. I'm actually really glad. This is one of those questions where we got it, and I was like, I'm really glad that somebody asked this question because I have stuff to say about it. Like, do you mind if I kind of take this one?
Go
if
for
you
it.
have any input at any point, don't let me talk over you because I'm Gabby. I think that there's probably a couple factors. I think probably, if we're being realistic, race is probably a factor. Weirus and Trip are younger, light-skinned. They're meant to be Japanese. I mean, not that any of them really looks to be any real race that actually exists in real life. They're fairer-skinned. They're more traditionally good-looking. They're very traditionally good-looking, if I'm being honest. And Mink is older, dark-skinned. He's foreign. He's got a tribal look to him. He's exotic-looking. So, I mean, that appeals to some people, but to other people, I think, whether they admit it or not, they say that and they're like, oh, ugh, I'm not gonna, ew, gross. But the reason that I think is the more important reason is that Mink is by the end of his route and in his good end in Reconnect, he's meant to be more or less a sympathetic character. You're supposed to like him, or like if you are given to liking his character, you're supposed to like him, or at least say, well, you know, he may have done some terrible things, but I understand what, you know, his past. And I think for a lot of the fan base, the ones that hate Mink, and I'm not saying that it's wrong to like him, but for a lot of the fan base, that's not good enough. Like, if you hate Mink because of what he did to Alba, and you don't like him even after we, like, learn more about him, it's because it just wasn't enough to counteract the bad. And, again, this absolutely isn't true of all people who like Mink, but there are people out there who kind of want to tend to, like, excuse it, because for a lot of people, if a character that they like does something that they don't like, the response is to kind of ignore it, or sweep it under the rug, or say, well, that was really bad, but he had a good reason, blah, 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 blah. And it's not good enough of an excuse. Weirus and Trip, on the other hand, they're, like, bad. Where are you going?
No, I was just adjusting, sorry. No, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm out of this conversation. Bye! Sorry. I don't like this conversation.
Outie! They're bad. They're bad. Bad to the bone. They're bad. They're evil, bad characters who just do things for their own self-satisfaction and are extremely callous, sociopathic, and they are bad people. So we are free to enjoy them as characters without feeling like we have to excuse their actions because they're supposed to be likable, because they're not. They're not supposed to be likable as people, and you're not supposed to feel like, oh, well, they're alright, even though they did some bad stuff. They're not alright. And if you like them despite that, no, I don't hear anybody, I don't want to think that there's anybody out there trying to paint them as poor misunderstood babies, because they're, oh wow, they're hella not. They're hella not misunderstood babies at all. So I think that's why there's like this disconnect in the fan base where so many people hate Mink, but so many people love Weirus and Trip. Because I think if you take a look at the people who like Weirus and Trip, even though they like them, they're also the ones who are like, Weirus and Trip are fucking trash. They're awful. They're shit. Like, they're trash. But they're interesting characters. Whereas Mink is an interesting character, but the narrative is not working in his favor at all. Mink is really poorly treated by the narrative, and I wish that his things had been different for him, because he would have been a much more likable character otherwise.
See, I guess I'm in that boat where, from the beginning, since Mink was written as, he's this big guy that unfortunately does things to Alba and essentially just burns himself in the fan base, in the writing, but, I mean, obviously Mink isn't a sentient being.
Yeah.
He didn't do this on his own. But he is really poorly written, and it's really sad. He has a great character design, he has a great ending. Why couldn't he be more? Instead of just being like, I'm this big bad dude, and now I'm going to put my peen in your bum when you don't want it. So, that's really unfortunate. I really wanted Mink to be different. I loved his dreadlocks and his pink headband.
Oh, his character design is great. He was one of my favorites, like from when I started playing the game.
And like
he looks cool.
Yeah, and I love his attitude aside from the fact that he
has his moments. Yeah, he's got some really good character moments. And I think you brought up a really good point. He's not a sentient being. He doesn't make his own decisions.
Yeah.
Like, not to excuse Mink, but someone wrote him that way, consciously.
Yeah.
So, if he'd been written a different way, he would have been a better character.
And
it would have been, I would feel okay liking him.
Exactly.
Like, but as it is,
and we do understand it is a trope, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
To have a big, meaty male character that unfortunately...
Dark native type.
Yeah, that unfortunately pushes themselves on another character. And it's...
Japanese treatment of characters that are supposed to be Native American is always so fucking weird and gross. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, they... Like,
but...
It's like they absorbed the racist depiction of Native Americans in American culture and then, like, made it worse.
Yeah, like, we're saying in Japanese, but essentially, all around the world, Native
but, like, I feel like
people are...
I feel like Japan has, like, this weird fixation on, like...
I mean...
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Got a weird fixation
but with Weirson Trip, I will sincerely, on camera, say, I do not think they're cool. I think they're really creepy and scary. Yeah. Like,
they're scary. That's the thing.
Yeah.
By the end of Mink's route, we're not supposed to find him scary anymore.
Yeah, like, I was if he wasn't written so bad, I would have been like, I'm on your boat, bro. Like, it's unfortunate he's not a sentient being, like we said. But with the end, the one bad end in Ren's route, and we get to Weirson Trip, and then that whole scene, I was just like, one, where is that coming from? Two, why?
Why? Three, why?
Three, but... like, that, in my opinion, a lot of other people have their own opinions, way more traumatizing than with Mink. In my opinion. That's my own personal opinion, mainly because there was a snake and a lion in the room, too. But, like, the whole, like, hey, we're going to steal you now, and now you're our toy, and we only did this because for laughs.
For funsies. Yeah, and I think the bottom line of it is, by the end of Mink's route, he is supposed to go from bad guy to good guy.
Yeah.
Whirus and Trip go from good guy to bad guy.
Which was, in my opinion, completely...
The line between which ones, if either you feel okay liking, are based on how effectively you feel like they made that transition.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like Mink made the transition from bad guy to good guy well enough for me.
Mainly because he wasn't written well enough. But I'm sure they wrote it a little bit differently.
Well, that was a really thorough answer.
Yeah.
We spent a long time on that question. We should probably do another one. But thank you for the question because that was a really good one.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, this is all just our opinions, but like you're asking us, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's pick another one. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, this one's... Oh, it's because it goes all over the place.
Question. Okay. Question. Are both your real names Yamham and Hedge from Visual Novel Love? Thank you, Visual Novel Love.
Thank you. No, it's not.
No, we have a question that goes into more detail about that, so I'll leave it for later. But no, they're not. Those are not our real life names. I don't know if I want to say our real names on... I don't
said it a couple of times.
I know. But, like, if you want to know, you have to go hunting for it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't feel like it. Anyway. So that's it.
Sorry, bro. Okay, wow. Long one. Multiple questions. From Street Lamp Philosophy. How old are you guys? 22, going on 23.
24, gonna be 25 next month. I'm old. We're the target demographic for this game.
Yeah.
If you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't even be watching this shit, honestly.
I mean, we don't
it's
run
too
your
hot
life,
for you.
But some of this stuff is a little scarring, so...
Yeah, and we could get in trouble.
Okay. Do you guys go to school or work?
School. Work.
Oh, did you want me to do work? Sorry.
We used to work at together, actually.
Yeah.
We work at a supermarket bakery. But now...
But now I'm in Vermont. Not now.
Do you want to say where you go to school or you want to
I will. I am going to Signal Boost, my awesome cartoon school. You know...
I know, I fucked up.
I go to the Center for Cartoon Studies. It's a great school if you want to look into more, like, cartooning and illustration and all-around drawing, stuff. And you could get your masters and shit. It's pretty awesome.
If you have bachelors.
If you have your bachelors. But, like, it's fucking awesome, and I fucking love it. And hopefully this one...
I'm trying to get in. I need to get my shit together.
We'll do it.
I know.
Okay. Will you continue to do LPs after this one?
I should have included that with the other thing, but we kind of already answered that earlier.
Yeah. We're gonna try.
Hopefully.
We're gonna really try. It's hard because I live 5 hours away. And it's really hard to get down here when I can. What are your favorite kinds of games?
Do you want to go first?
No, go first.
Okay. I like RPGs a lot. I've
Samesies.
played every generation of Pokemon games that's come
Samesies.
out. I haven't played every single game, and I haven't played like all of the like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like all the side offshoot games, but I've played every single generation of Pokemon games, and I love them all. I've been a fan for longer than maybe some of you have been alive.
Which is weird.
And if that's true, then stop watching those videos. I'm not joking. But I like RPGs. I like Pokemon games. I like games where you can I also like puzzle games, and I like games where you can pick them up and just casual games. There's nothing wrong with casual games. They're games. But I'll play a lot of different kinds of games if they have a story that interests me, or if the gameplay is just fun enough. Wow, that was really general. But I like RPGs a lot. And, like, I also kind of like life sim games, like The Sims and
Animal Crossing.
And Animal Crossing, yes!
Don't even get me started. Fucking love
I
that
haven't
game.
played nearly enough video games lately, so that's why my answer is kind of... But,
yeah, I'm essentially in the same boat. I've played almost, if not all, the Pokemon games. I can't remember most of it. I have a really poor memory. I have played a couple of the side ones, like Pokemon Conquest. Good game.
I never finished Conquest.
I
couldn't get through it.
I like RPGs, but I haven't been able to play most of them because...
It's a time commitment.
One, it's a time commitment. Two, when I was growing up, I didn't have most of the consoles. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I just... I'm almost done with playing Wind Waker.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. Like, pretty much any Zelda game I will love. I'm a really big
I've
Zelda
always
fan.
been a fan of what it is. Never actually played it, so...
You like the IP.
The IP?
Intellectual property.
Yeah. I think it's really neat. I think it's really cool. I just got to play Wind Waker. Someone gave me Phantom Hourglass. I'm gonna probably play that soon. Animal Crossing is probably one of my favorite games. Not gonna lie. I love puzzle games. I am really bad with, like, first-person shooters, but I love watching them. BioShock and that franchise is probably one of my favorites.
Now you can see my eyebrows.
This is, like, one of my first visual novels, I think. To be honest.
I think this is my first and only visual novel, unless you include, visual novel type games like Danganronpa and
I was gonna say, like,
Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright is... you could argue for it being considered like a visual novel.
Yeah.
It's much heavier on the interactive side of the scale than something like a dating sim like Dramatical Murder is.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think that's a good enough
Is that
answer. And last one, what do you like to do when you aren't making stuff for us to watch? Draw a shit ton.
Yeah, drawing, writing a little bit, making up stupid headcanons for DMMD.
You just sit there like, this would be so cute.
That's what
if
I do at work.
This guy boned.
That's what I do at work. And argue with people on the internet.
Yeah. Well.
Not at work, but like just in my free time.
Yeah, no,
Drawing and thinking about gay shit.
Going to cartoon school has kind of taken up most of my time. I also love making cosplays. And that's something that you like to do too.
Yes! I've just recently started getting into cosplay and I'm having so much fun with it. I never used to cosplay when I was younger because of my weight. And then I eventually, like, over the past year or so, I've just said to myself, you know what? I'm sick of denying myself the opportunity to do something that I really want to do just because of what other people will think. for the record, this is an extremely poor cosplay. I made this literally last night and this morning.
That's talent.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's like the shittiest, really short, like, Howery style shirt. I mean, it's, like, connected where it should be and everything.
It would take me forever.
I have to thank my new sewing machine, though. Like, if any of you guys are ever in the market for, like, a
signal boost.
I mean, I'm not getting paid for this, but, like, a less than $200 machine that's just really good basic functionality. Brother CS6000i is, I think, the top selling sewing machine on Amazon right now for a very good reason. It's a really strong little machine. It came with me to Anime Next, and I wouldn't have gotten my cosplays done without it. I love that thing.
Yeah, and I only started cosplaying with my husband like about 5 years ago. Whenever
That's a very long time.
Whenever our second Comic-Con was, because we did the original starters for Pokemon. It was me, my husband, and one of my best friends. And after that, it was just like a lot of fun. Like, we've been doing Doctor Who, we did Pokemon, we want to do a Metroid one that might be coming out.
Ooh.
And I think most of this started when I was in high school, when like me and my friends would get together and have theme picnics, and
that's cute.
We would take clothes that we had in our house. We're just like, this would be great for Alice in Wonderland, and we had
cosplay babies.
Yeah,
That's
we
so
were closet
cute.
Cosplay babies.
That's adorable. You're playing dress up.
So
That's
yeah,
adorable.
essentially, I just really like
so
playing dress up.
That.
But yeah, so that was all of that from Street Life Philosophy. Thank you.
Street Life Philosophy. All right. Who's gonna pick the next one? Me or you?
I picked. Didn't I pick it?
I don't remember. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Go.
Okay. A lot of similar questions from Asian Panda Girl, Malakaki111, and Nia Houston. Who is your favorite characters in DMMD? Also, what is your personal favorite route and why?
Huh.
So, favorite characters first.
I think everyone knows who my favorite characters are.
I think everybody knows who my favorite characters are.
To make it clear, though, Ren, Noise, Tai-san.
Clear. For me, you really have to break it down into dateable and non-dateable. My favorite dateable character is Clear. I mean, I love pretty much all of them except Mink. I mean, lately I've come to terms with the fact that Mink isn't going away. Mink is here to stay. But Clear is my favorite dateable. My favorite non-dateables are Akashima, Yoshie-san, and Tai-san.
Not Haga-san?
I love Haga-san, but the other ones come first, and I'm cutting it off at 3.
What's her name? Usui?
Usui is barely a character, though.
But
like, she's an avatar.
Her character design is pretty awesome.
No, definitely.
So
she's
just for,
got
like,
one of my favorite character designs.
Character design, Usui.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about me. I really love, like, old, nasty, dried up, haggard anime dudes. Just angry, pissed off all the time. Sharp teeth, a definite bonus. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like I want to bang them. I just love them. They're great.
I can understand it.
I like Linebeck from the Zelda franchise, which you wouldn't know because you haven't played the game.
Sorry.
But he doesn't have the sharp teeth. But he's like this old, like haggard looking dude. I don't know what it is. Haggard looking anime dudes. I love it. It's an aesthetic that I'm into. Jesus Christ, this hair won't get out of my face.
Wigs.
Hey.
Yeah, that's why I took mine off.
I can leave mine on for longer because I have shorter hair underneath it, I think. Anyway, okay, so that's our favorite characters. Personal favorite route and why?
Cleared, because it was short and to the point.
Same.
Also because he was really cute. I will admit, I started out not really liking him because, to be honest, Hedge. Seriously.
I'm sorry. I overhyped him.
Seriously overhyped him.
I'm sorry.
And I was like, I'm gonna come out.
I never ever shut up.
I don't understand
about how much I love Clear.
why you like his. But I will admit that his One, after Naked Apron, loved him. Two, I love the fact that his route is so short and to the point. I don't have to sit there and go, what the fuck? What the... I mean, I did say what the fuck after Alba lost his legs. Still don't understand it. But
yeah. Yeah. My favorite route is also clear. And I want to thank you. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this that doesn't sound condescending. Because the first thing I was going to say was, thank you for admitting that you like clear. Because if it was me, I don't know if I'd be able to stop myself from, like, still, like, even if I liked him, being like, no. I don't want to sound like I've changed my mind on anything.
Crawled into my cold, dead heart.
What I want to say, though, and this is a better way of saying it, thank you for not letting me ruin him for you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It takes a certain level of emotional maturity to be able to look past, like, another person be like, oh no, you gotta love this thing, or I won't like it anymore.
I mean, I was just like, he is cute. I like the fact that he has a thing for jellyfish. I fucking love jellyfish. I like his color scheme.
Tentacled creature of the sea.
I wasn't
united in this.
I wasn't a huge fan on his gas mask because I'm just like, god damn it. But once he started pulling that, like, under my mask is another mask. I'm just like, you know what?
That's great.
Fine. He's officially a 5-year-old. I'll just say that he's a 5-year-old.
Sexy 5-year-old. Ooh, that sounds bad. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. What I'm gonna say is, shut up.
I don't think we could be friends.
Whoops. Womp womp. I didn't say it, though. So, but, yeah. Yeah. I love Clear's route because it was the most emotionally affecting for me. And also a favorite character, so, you know, whatever. It was really sweet and cute. And, okay, let me just say that it's sad when a fucking porno game does a better job at portraying robot-human relationship and developing it and having it be, like, believable and fun to observe and, like, enjoyable and sweet than ostensibly a romance novel, like, series of manga. I'm looking at Chobits.
Looking at you, Chobits.
I fucking hate Chobits. If you want to get me pissed about something, talk to me about Chobits, because holy fucking shit, I hate Chobits. I'm really sorry. If you like Chobits, I'm not judging you, but Chobits is trash. And that's all I have to say about that.
Shots fired. This is launch.
I fired the shots.
All of our subscribers are gonna go.
Bye, everybody.
It was nice knowing you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Anyway.
That's not the one we're choosing from.
Right. The big stack.
The biggest stack. By the way, thank you for all these questions.
Yeah, like, we got a shitload of questions, and we got a lot of really great questions, and I thought we were going to get, like, 3. So I was so excited that you guys wanted us to do this and had questions for us.
So from Meili Shilly.
I think it's Miley Shill.
I don't know how to say names.
I looked it up, and it's Hawaiian.
Oh, okay, cool.
But I'm not great with pronunciation.
But I'm like a teacher. I will always pronounce a name wrong.
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game other than DMMD?
Oh, God, that's really difficult. I'm gonna just list them. If you've got a more shorter list, more shorter.
Okay, at the moment, excuse me, all-time favorite will probably be the Bioshock franchise. Just, like, in a whole. I love Underwater. You got me with Underwater. I love, like, 30s era, 30s, 40s, anything like that. You got me.
That aesthetic.
And just the fact that there's, like, these creepy-ass fucking things, and there's just, like, story in every crevice. Can't deal with it. Second is Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Animal Crossing New Leaf is probably one of my favorite games.
I can't deny that I love Pokemon.
You can just say Pokemon and mean all of the main series of games, in my opinion. Because honestly, it's just a rehash over and over, but we love it. My favorite games I literally I have to list Final Fantasy IX, Skies of Arcadia,
Yeah, that's my dog. Sorry.
Skies of Arcadia, Final Fantasy IX, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, also Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. I really love Zelda games. Katamari Damacy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Missed that one.
Good one.
Katamari.
Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. And I know I'll think of a shitload after I stop recording and I'm like, wait a minute, can we go back to that question because I don't want to leave it. But I can never pick a favorite anything.
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem that I have. But those are some of my favorite games, all-time favorite games. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Majora's Mask is definitely one of my favorite games ever. The story and the atmosphere. The atmosphere in that game was absolutely incredible. Just how well all of the elements of the game gelled together to make a cohesive atmosphere. The music was so important. The gameplay, the graphic design, the environments, everything was just amazing. And I feel the same way about Crystal Chronicles, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Especially the music in that game is so important to making it feel it's such a unique atmosphere that, like, it's just so well done. That's a big deal for me, music and sound design in games.
Word.
Yep. I'll think of more later, but I won't say them because we already answered the question. Do you...
Yeah, I'll do it for you. Thank you.
There's so many left.
We have a shit ton.
We have a shitload left. From Gretchen Cecil, or Cecil. Probably Cecil. Cecil?
Yeah, so.
It's like
Sorry.
Like a sedi. I don't know. Why are you called the Pits? Is it pits as in peach pits or armpits?
Armpits.
No. We're called the Pits because I think it was this one had a habit of saying that everything, if something was bad, it's the Pits. I'm the Pits. You're the Pits. That's the Pits. And after a while, it was just like, we're the worst. We're the Pits.
We are literally the Pits.
I've always sort of thought of it more as a Peach Pit thing. Like, if I had to come up with a logo design for us that wasn't
I was always thinking it was armpit.
Really? I would draw, like, a peach pit if we had to draw, like,
I mean, that's really cute.
Thanks.
But I really think the actual, like, definition of it is, like, an armpit.
Whatever. I was thinking like a pit, like a hole in the ground. That's the Pits.
I have no idea. Either way.
I don't know. Anyway, that's the story behind the name. Number 2, will you ever do a playthrough of Facade?
What's Facade?
Facade is a game... I feel like I want to look it up because if it's not the game that I'm thinking of, I will feel so fucking stupid. I will just cut out everything that I'm about to say, but I don't feel like looking it up. So,
if
Facade is a game that is... It's like a weird artsy game where, like, you go over to this couple's apartment for dinner or something, and you, like, choose what you say to them, and, like, they respond, and, like, their entire relationship falls apart in front of you, and it's, like, really surreal and weird. And there's a lot of, like, really funny YouTube videos of people's playthroughs of this game because it gets, like, really surreal, and you can just, like, tell. And one of the couple's name is Grace and Tripp, so whenever I hear anything about Facade, it's always funny. And I think it would be a really funny game to do a Let's Play.
I would.
So, I don't know whether we'll ever do it.
I mean,
but
it's
a really good idea.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm, like, adding it to the list that doesn't really exist of games that we might play if we continue doing Let's Plays into the
if you
future.
have any suggestions,
yeah, I mean,
us.
like, keep in mind, like, the limitations of time and, like, attention span. Like, we're probably not going to play Minecraft or whatever, but
yeah, honestly,
other than that,
probably not Minecraft.
No, I've never played Minecraft.
It's fun. It is.
I want to play it someday,
but
I just don't have the time.
For the most part, if I was to do a Let's Play for
Who could
Minecraft,
give a
it'd
fuck?
be like, yay, let's dig.
Digging for 5 hours.
Like, I don't have the capacity, like a achievement hunter to, like, make a city. Like, I don't have that time.
Anyway.
Or patience.
Next question time.
Long one. Okay, from Celestial Shadows. If you guys could be a gender-bend version of any one of the boys or all mates in DMMD, who would it be? And what would be different? Personality-wise, characteristics, clothing, power, and rhyme, and weapons of choice. I want to be Tori.
I had a feeling.
I don't want to be a gender-bend Tori. I want to be Tori.
Yeah.
I don't care that I have lady bits. I just want to be Tori.
Personality-wise...
I really don't know. Like...
Because Tori is so, like... calm and collected.
I really like that about him, though. Like,
class.
Tori, aside from Ren with all mates, is probably my favorite. Like, he's this calm, cool, collected cucumber who smokes a cigar, and he's pink, and he don't give no fucks. Like, I love him. I would probably just be Tori. I would try my best to be Tori.
Yeah, I would be...
Benny. Clear.
I would be a non-gender conforming Clear who wears whatever the fuck they want, however they're feeling at that day, on that day and that point in time. Powers in rhyme, I don't think, like, I don't think that really applies, because personality-wise, I'd be the exact fucking same.
As you are now, or Clear?
Clear. I would want to be. Clear is the goal.
Okay.
I am aware that I don't act like Clear. I wish I acted more like Clear. Weapon, I hit people with my umbrella.
But he has the fist. He goes, don't do it.
I'd... Straight to the moon!
Bing, bang, boom. Straight to the moon.
Cartoony punching.
Yeah.
Please don't resort to violence!
Ow.
But yeah, and, like... I'm compelled to mention that, like, gender bend is kind of a... I mean, gender is dependent on your gender identity, not your sexual bits, so really, all I'd have to do is say I'd be a gender bent Clear, or I'd be gender whatever Clear, and you could be the exact fucking same.
True that. I'm not entirely sure if Tori's...
But if I was Clear, I would wear different looks, like, all the fucking time, because whatever they would be, I would look adorable.
I'm just a pink bird, so I don't give a fuck.
Oh, that works. That's a good look. That'd be a good look for you.
Pink bird.
Pink bird. Next question.
Go for it.
Ellie Glenn asks, how did you two meet?
It was a dark and stormy night.
It was. I don't know whether it was or not.
It wasn't.
We originally met when we were both still going to college in the town community college. We were like a year apart or so
something
registration,
like
because I was like a year late with my registration. So we met then. We didn't really start hanging out a lot until we both started working at the same place, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we were friendly with each other, but, that's when we started, like, hanging out.
Yeah, that's when we were just like, do you want to watch something? I don't know. Yeah, because when I met you at college was essentially around the same time that you left.
Yeah.
So I knew of Hedge. I didn't really hang out with you.
Yeah. But I mean, we were in the same... We shared some of the same friends.
Yeah.
But we didn't hang out just because you don't always hang out with everybody.
Yeah, that, and it's just like, schedules are weird.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you see each other in the cafeteria, sometimes you don't.
But a while after we started working at the same place, we started, like, talking more, we started hanging out more, and we became
friends.
Good looking, too. We look so good.
We should use that as our new icon or whatever. Oh, God. Fuck. Alright, next question. Okay. I hope that answered that question.
Attractive.
You look attractive. I got these things on me.
Wow, you look good.
I don't have the wig on anymore. I don't look like anyone.
You look like a cutie.
There's no name on this.
Whoops.
You're an asshole. If this... Oh my god.
Hang on. No, I'm gonna fix this. I can clip this out. Found it! Six Elra asks... Number one.
No,
and we
fucking question.
actually asked another question that we answered like in a multiple thing before.
Okay.
Which is probably why I forgot.
If you were ever to play in Rhyme, who would you want to verse and why? That's the first question.
Well, not Noise, because I'd get my ass kicked.
Yeah, straight up. I don't really know.
I don't know. Because, like, so few of the characters canonically play Rhyme.
Yeah.
I feel like if Clear played Rhyme, he'd be really fun to play with, because he wouldn't, like, be a sore loser or a sore winner.
Yeah, and I really don't think he would, like, go after you to kill you. I think he would just be like, I'm gonna get you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe even Kojak would be fun to play with.
Yeah, but he would never rhyme, is the thing. That's what makes it difficult. Yeah. That's what makes it difficult, like, he would never rhyme. And, like, Mink wouldn't...
Yeah.
Although, as we see in Reconnect in the card game, like, Mink fucking loves games. Like, to a weird... When we play the card game, you'll find out, like, even if we don't play all of Reconnect, I want her to play the card game because it's really funny. We should play the card game drunk. That would be fun.
I mean, we can.
It would get really hard towards the later levels, but it would be fun.
Okay.
But Mink really loves games, like, to a weird extent. And it's a spoiler, but I'll tell you anyway. Okay. Like, when you're going around in the card game, like, asking the other characters to play with you, and you get to Mink, and Alba's just kind of like, oh, hi, I have to do this game, and you can play with me, but I don't know, you might not really want to, because you don't seem like you'd be... And Mink's just like, game? Alright, fucking... I'll play the game. Where's the game? I'm gonna play the... I'll play the fucking card game. You better be ready to play a fucking card game, because I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna play the fucking card game. You better be ready to accept the consequences, because I'm gonna play this fucking card game with you. Like, he gets really intense about it, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, I really don't know. I would either say Clear or maybe Alba, like, if we were friends.
If Mizuki wasn't so vehemently anti-rhyme, he would be fun.
Yeah.
Because you could all go out and get a drink afterwards.
Yeah, like, or a tattoo. Yeah, you know, whatever.
To commemorate this loss in Rhyme.
Yeah, you just get, like, etches.
Got ass kicked by Mizuki, date and time.
Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know that much about that. Okay, so question number 2. What is one thing you like about the character you hate?
Good one.
Mink?
I don't know. Any character you hate.
I don't really know.
You don't like Kojak. You kind of like Kojak. Just pick any character that you usually don't have anything nice to say about.
Okay, so I will pick Kojak.
Okay.
The one thing I do like about him, he is the epitome of an anime character. Getting a nosebleed while freaking.
Mm-hmm.
That is the funniest shit. I'm just gonna say it.
It's the funniest shit.
And I really don't... Honestly, I will explain why I don't really like Kojak that much.
That's okay.
I don't usually like the best friend trope that's always there for ya. And he likes them women's. Look at those gams. And the boobs. And they have the vajay, which I obviously like.
Love it! Love the vagina.
Like...
Love the vulva, the labia,
labias.
minora and majora, the clitoris.
The clitoris.
Hell, even the urethra.
For
throwing
funsies.
it out there.
But, like,
Tried it once.
I really... It's just like a personality thing. I know a lot of people love Kojak, and I know a lot of people were trying to hope that I like him. At the end, I was just like, we're okay.
We're cool.
We're on neutral terms. That's
acceptable.
I'm just not a huge fan of the whole, like, hey, Alba, I'm your best friend from forever, but I'm totally not gay. Making sure you know I'm not gay.
Don't... Clearing it up. Not gay.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just me. That's just me.
That's understandable. You don't really like that character type.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
It's just it. Sorry, guys.
I think I've talked a lot about Weezer and Turnip, and Mink. Those are probably my least favorite characters. If I had to pick, I think I've talked about, like, why, Weezer and Trip are interesting characters. I like them because I like that villain trope of the villain that isn't evil per se, they just don't care because it's scary.
Yeah.
They're effective, scary characters. Mink, on the other hand, as I've said before, like, I would like his character if it were not for the stuff that he does on his route. I really like the fact that he keeps it real.
Yeah.
Like, always. Which is awesome.
That's why I like him too.
That one scene where he's like, "You think you're a tragic anime character? Get a grip. What are you doing with your life?" And it's like, yeah. I mean, if he wasn't preparing to wreck Alba's behind,
unfortunately,
at the time, forcibly, then that would have been a really great scene. But yeah, like, that's something that I do really appreciate about Mink's character is he's got the realness.
Mm-hmm.
He's real. He's down to earth. He's earthy.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. Who are we? Am I picking?
Yeah, I read. You're torn.
Thanks.
What is it?
Mishi Kyoki asks, "Did you miss noise while doing Mink's route?"
Like, yeah,
Of course.
I guess. Yeah.
Of course, we miss him all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
while we're doing his route, we miss him. He's great.
Honestly, he is my favorite. He's my anime boyfriend. Forever, for life. One love. But, he's really cute. I really enjoy his character design. As much as he was a hard-headed asshole, he didn't really do anything wrong to us.
I mean, he acted like a bully. But it's born out of complete social ineptitude.
Yeah.
Which,
like,
I mean, that's making excuses, but it's true.
I did miss him during Mink's route, mainly because I was a little bit taken aback.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
Taken aback. Anyway.
Okay, so this name was all in Japanese characters.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
assuming, like, it's like kanji or hanzi. I don't know, like, I couldn't read it, I'm sorry.
Okay, so, who do you like better, Trip or Akushima?
This was, like, a weirdly specific... I'm not sure why the dichotomy of those two characters.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're both meathead assholes.
They're both meatheads.
I mean, playing... I unfortunately, with a heavy heart, say that I can no longer support Weirus and Trim.
It's okay. Like I've said before, like, liking them for what they are is completely acceptable. You just gotta, like, accept the fact that they're kind of awful.
But, like, that was some traumatizing shit.
Yeah.
Like,
she just played earlier today the bad end with them.
Yeah.
So, like, give it time to, like, ruminate, and you might feel differently. Maybe
I'll,
not. You might not.
But, like, at the moment, I will say Akushima, because he might be a huge asshole, but he's doing his job.
He's doing his job. Akushima, because I love him.
Yeah.
I love him. That's what I'm into. I read somewhere that, like, in the early stages of development, there was supposed to have been an Akushima route, which I don't know how. Yeah, like, really? But I
would think that would be a bad end to someone's, like, route. I don't think it would be, like, an actual route.
I cannot, for the life of me, remember the name, but somebody on Archive of Our Own wrote scenes from an Akushima route, and they're fantastic. I love them. They're like actually great. Like the characterization is really funny.
That's so funny.
Like Akushima just talks in all caps the whole time. I can't remember the name of the author though, and I'm really sad.
You can post a link in the description if you want. If you find it.
I think it starts with an H.
I wouldn't have any idea.
No. I've been reading a lot of fan fiction on Archive of Our Own lately.
I'm really bad at reading fan fiction.
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying,
good.
like, I don't.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm
You
like
don't
one
have
of
to read
the
fan
only
fiction.
like anime fans that don't really watch or read fan fiction.
I haven't been into fan fiction in a really long time.
Mm.
It takes a lot to get me actually seeking out fan fiction. Like, I read a little bit, like, fairly recently, but, like... ow.
Oh, are you okay?
One of the tiles pinched my foot.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, Dramatical Murder is the first thing I've actually gone and sought out fan fiction for in a really long time. Anyway. Is that it?
This should be it.
I'm just trying to remember the author's name!
You gotta be like halfway through the, What?
Were you picking, or...?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
From Data Wolf 99. What are each of your favorite songs from the DMMD soundtrack? Don't know the names, but I will tell you where they're from.
I know you haven't really heard a lot. You don't, like, listen to the soundtrack, do you? Because I've downloaded it and listened to it fairly
I don't have it, so I can't really... If you want. I mean, I really enjoy it. I like the music in general is really good. They did a really good job. I like this goat bed.
Good sound design,
Yeah.
I like this goat bed thing.
That they talk about, the kids
like.
I will say that
fucking loves.
That Ren's...
Bad end or good end?
I just like Ren's...
The one with the cowbell?
Yeah.
Paramedia is a really good
That's
song.
my favorite, because it has cowbell.
Paramedia. Yeah, from the first soundtrack, Paramedia is a really good one. The Jellyfish song, of course, I love.
Yeah, the Jellyfish song is really cute. There was I want to say it was like one of Noise's endings that were really good. I can't remember.
All of the good ends have the same song, so if it was Noise's, it was his bad end song.
Doesn't he have
Feel
two?
Your Noise.
Doesn't he have two?
No, the 8-bit ending goes straight to the thing.
Right.
It doesn't have a song. Feel Your Noise, that's a good one. Seizi Kimura, I think? I don't know. But, yeah, Paramedia is a really good one. They're all really good. And the fucking Trash Twins, Weezer and Turnip, Masculine Devil is a really hot jam. It's a really good song. And from the Reconnect soundtrack, I really like Hollow Ghost. I don't know what it is about Weezer and Turnip. They got really good theme music.
It's unfortunate.
Your Reply is really cute. The opening song from Reconnect and from the first game are really good. Eye Catch, and I'm blanking on it right now.
That's okay.
Hang on, I'll pull it up. Cosmo Caulfield. There we go. And of course, Clear's good end theme, Crystalline, is one of my favorites. And
of
Kojak's.
Course.
Just all of them, really.
I mean, they're really good.
Okay, well, really good music. It's hard to pick a favorite. Oh, wait a minute.
Just pick one. Just pick one from the top or whatever.
Fine. Shit! I forgot to write down the name from this one again. Give me 2 seconds.
No, it's right there. Kit.
Cat!
Or Cat, whatever.
Was that the full? I think that was the full name was Cat. K-A-T-T, Cat. Okay. Do you have any favorite YouTube channels?
Oh, yes.
You go for it. You watch more YouTube than
yeah,
I do,
honestly, all I do when I work is listen to Let's Plays. That's almost exactly what I do. I have a playlist of some music videos, but for the most part, Achievement Hunter Let's Play, one of my favorites. Game Grumps, I love you guys. Sometimes Toby Games, but not really. Oh my god, I'm missing one, and I'm gonna be really sad. Markiplier's really good. Fucking, Switcher, Two Best Friends Play. Love you guys. I'm missing a couple. Yeah. Those are the major ones that I follow. I like actually go through every day.
You keep up with YouTube a lot better than I do. I like Game Grumps. I like JonTron.
JonTron.
Yeah, JonTron.
God damn
yeah. Well, I mean, like, you hear Game Grumps and you think JonTron, even though it's not on anymore. But I'm really, like, I'll say, like, oh, I love Game Grumps. How often do you watch their videos? Like, once every couple of months? I'm really bad at keeping up with this stuff for some reason.
See,
it's because I can't multitask. I can't listen and do something else because the other thing will distract me completely.
But that's probably healthier. Like, I have a weird obsession every day.
But then I'll
go
listen to something and I'll realize, like, oh, what did I just... I don't know.
I guess, but, like, almost every day, like, religiously, I'll go in, look at their new uploads, watch all of them, like, just going through and just being like, good job, guys, rest for the day, and then just go in and do the next thing the next day. I mean, I think it also helps with, it's research.
Yeah.
We have our own Let's Play. We need to know what it's supposed to be like.
But how it's done.
But honestly, it's because I love watching people play video games because I don't have most of the consoles. I don't have most of the games.
Yeah. Other channels, Collab HQ. If you're into Homestuck, you should totally watch Let's Read Homestuck. Shit, other ones?
I follow a lot of, like, makeup tutorial
That's cool.
ones, too. Like, I know she's technically part of Game Grumps, but, Susie is great.
I love Susie. She's adorable.
She's adorable.
She's adorable.
That is a very elegant way of saying it.
It's kind of, she's not just adorable, she's funny and she seems nice and interesting and I like her videos.
That, and unfortunately they're not on YouTube, but they are through Polaris Go, Table Flip, with all the board games and stuff, with Barry and Susie. Very, very funny, very good Let's Play.
Anyway, that's our answer for that, because there's more questions here. Favorite Tumblrs?
Honestly, I'm like a grandma. I follow things. Don't ask me who those people are.
Yeah, I mostly follow people because I'm friendly with them. I don't really follow many, like, I feel like this question is mostly geared toward, like, fandom exclusive curated blogs.
Yeah.
The ones that I follow are actually mostly dead now. I follow Dirty DMMD Confessions, which, I don't know when the last time was that they updated. It was a while ago, but they're so fucking funny. And, Texts from DMMD. Most of the ones I follow are Dramatical Murder related and, like, artists that I like. I follow Jet Gregoire and White Kite Strings and others.
I'm just thinking about it. I don't know, like, if there's a word for it, but I just follow things if I see it come on my feed. Like, I see someone reblog it 3 times over. Follower. Yeah, I'll go over to the original person that posted it and I'll follow you. I have no idea what else you do, but I'll just be like, you know what, I liked your stuff, I'm gonna follow you. I really don't have, like, a filter on my thing, so it's like, if you have a lot of reference photos, I will follow you. If you post a lot of pastel punk stuff or whatever, I'll probably follow you. You post fan art, I'll probably follow you. I don't know, I follow a lot of shit.
Yeah. I actually don't, I follow, I think, less than 200 blogs at the moment, which I feel like is not very many for Tumblr, because I follow a lot of people who post really actively, and I hate that feeling like, I can't catch up with my dash! So, it's not that I'm picky about who I follow and when because of quality, it's because I mostly follow friends, and I already have enough trouble keeping up with my dash as it is, so...
I mean, I don't keep up with my dash, I usually just use it to look at stuff before I go to sleep.
Yeah. What fandoms are you guys currently following?
Oh my god. Alright.
And this isn't... this is similar to a different question that we got, but that one is... the distinction is, like, just a little bit, so I'm doing them separately.
Okay.
What fandoms are you guys currently following? Which I interpret as, like, what series are you fans of and you consume fan media of?
Okay, so...
in the broadest, absolute broadest sense, Homestuck, not quite that much anymore.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like Homestuck anymore, I'm just a little bit jaded about the fandom.
Yeah.
For reasons. Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
The fandom is like kind of exploding out of control right now, so it's a little hard to like keep up, and I'm also not caught up on the manga either, so but those Steven Universe, Pokemon is an eternal fandom for me. Legend of Zelda, basically just any series that I like, I'll sort of try to keep on the periphery of the fandom, but mostly DMMD at the moment. Dramatic Murder.
It's really funny. Like, I feel like an asshole for saying this. Don't really know that much about DMMD except for what we've played. I think it's just one of those things where, like, it's not readily available for me. Like, I don't just go online. It's just like, blam, DMMD, all day, every day.
You probably spend less time online than I do.
Yeah, like, honestly, the most I do online is, like, watching YouTube. Man. But, I mean, Pokemon is the same for me. Steven Universe is the same for me. Adventure Time is a big one for me. Regular Show is also really good. I'm on, like, the periphery of Adventure Time, because I don't keep up with the series, but I keep up with what's going on in the series, sort of, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't like it at first, and then I, like, got into it, and I was just like, this is a godsend. Amazing. But, I mean, I'm also into a lot of comic books, obviously, so that's also on its own scale. I was in the Doctor Who fandom, but it's like, it might fall if Peter Capaldi doesn't do this for me. I'm gonna be really sad, but that's that. I watch a lot of shit, to be honest. I'm in a lot of fandoms. Well, okay, so that's a pretty good answer. Yeah. If you lived in the DMMD universe, what type of all-mate would you... Oh, okay, we sort of answered that. What would you name them? I have no idea. If it's my dog, it would have to be Bijou. My two Dagus are named, Bean and Shy. Cute. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm really bad at names. Me too. Like, I couldn't really say, because it would probably, for me, be kind of like naming a pet, where I have to have the pet for a few days and get to know it a little better to see what fits. But I don't know. I'd have to come up with a good name for a rat. Something cute. Probably one syllable. Yeah. Something cute and easy to remember and sounds cool. Sounds hella... I can't think of anything. I'm sorry. We're terrible. Oh well. From Sally Kanger, do you have any favorite headcanons about the DMMD characters that you want us to share? Do you have any? I guess a headcanon that I haven't really thought of. It's just like... Do you really do headcanons? I do. Sometimes. I think it happened, though, like, when we were playing Noises Route, was since I kept talking about the fucking buttons... Just thinking about Clear hanging out with Noise, like all the boyfriends together, and just being like beep bop, like it would be so. I did a comic about that. Maybe that's why I'm thinking about it. Well, I did a comic about Noise lying and telling Clear that his belly button piercing is a slow-mo button. Oh my god. And he presses so it, adorable. And Noise starts talking in slow motion, and Clear's like, that's amazing! And then Noise is like, oh no, I'm stuck this way. What did you do to me? And Clear, like, freaks out. Oh my god, that's so cute. And now you don't need to read it, because I told you what it was. But, like, Noise's buttons will always be, like, a epicenter to, like, the headcanon. That's really it. I have, like... I feel like I enjoy other people's headcanons more than I make up my own, because it doesn't usually occur to me, but I do it with Dramatical Murder more than anything else, any other series that I'm into. A lot of my headcanons are, like, kind of gender headcanons, so I keep them out of the Let's Play so that we don't get a ton of comments like, why do you keep calling Say a she? But... One of I took the fucking time to write out Dramatical Murder ice cream preference headcanons. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut up. I was really bored at work one night, and I'm on my break. I'm just like, I'm an adult, and this is what I'm doing with my life. Let me see if I can find them so I can read them off to you, because they're very important to me.
looking up stuff on my phone. Jesus Christ. I couldn't find it on my phone, but I'll do it by memory. I have ice cream preference headcanons for the characters. Okay, so Alba, his ice cream preference when they all go to get ice cream is blue raspberry with Pop Rocks, and he lets the ice cream melt into the cone a little bit before he starts eating it. Kojak gets a black cherry sundae with hot fudge and real whipped cream, not Ready Whip and never Cool Whip. Do not even talk about Cool Whip around Kojak. He will get so mad. Noise gets a sample of every single flavor, does that same thing 2 more times, and then leaves without buying anything.
Like an asshole. Like
an asshole. And Alba has to tip really well and apologize for Noise. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's incorrigible. Clear gets a scoop of mint chocolate chip and a scoop of watermelon sherbet in a waffle cone with mandarin orange slices, gummy bears, popping boba, strawberries, and whipped cream and rainbow sprinkles with spoons for sharing.
It's pretty cute.
The fun fact, that ice cream combination is my preferred ice cream combination when I get ice cream. So fuck all y'all. I do what I want. If I'm gonna make anybody's ice cream preferences the same as mine, it's gonna be Clear's. I do what I want. Mink follows everybody, but stands outside the shop and says ice cream is for children. Later, he goes back by himself to get a single small scoop of rum raisin in a sugar cone, with cinnamon dusted on top, obviously. Mizuki gets moose tracks with peanut butter on top and peanut butter cups. Who else? Weiris gets exquisite dark espresso gelato from Italy, imported with dark chocolate shavings on top, imported at a cost of 20,000 yen per quart.
That is stupid.
From a private supplier in Italy. Trip gets an entire banana split, like the kind you're supposed to share with at least one other person, but he eats the whole fucking thing himself.
That's funny.
Ren gets... What did I have Ren getting? What did I have Ren getting? It was something really specific. I think it was like some kind of chocolate, like Rocky Road or something, with sea salt and...
But Ren's a dog.
And a person. He turns into a person when he
I know,
chocolate,
I'm just
fine.
being an asshole.
Gosh, it's gotten so dark now.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I can't remember what I had Ren getting. With the sea salt and crushed almonds on top, though. Whatever it was. And Sei, makes his own. He makes homemade vanilla bean ice cream, real vanilla bean ice cream with black raspberries on top. And, a drizzle of chocolate liqueur. It's very important to me.
It's very specific.
Yeah. Anyway, that's I have like intensive headcanons about that. And my other headcanons are like stupid shit. Like, headcanon Noise is the tallest even though he's not. Noise making everybody watch The Room with him one time. And it's a disaster.
He would.
It's a disaster. Like, because I ship the OT4, so a lot of my headcanons have to do with Noise, Kojak, Alba, and Clear interacting with each other. So Noise gets everybody to watch The Room one time. Kojak can't deal with it. He can't deal with the bad acting. He can't deal with how stupid the plot is. He's pointing out, like, plot holes everywhere, and he gets so angry about it. Like, he hates it, and he doesn't understand why Noise is wanting them to watch it because it's bad. Alba is, like, trying to watch it, but he also has to listen to Kojak complain the whole time, and, like, halfway through he gets distracted playing on his coil, and he doesn't really watch the movie. Clear gets really emotionally invested in all of the characters. He cries when he finds out that Lisa's mother has breast cancer, and he can't keep watching. Thankfully, they turned the movie off before the end when Johnny kills himself, because he would have a complete nervous breakdown. And for weeks afterward, Noise saying that he already ordered pizza, or he already got a pizza, brings him to near tears. He can't. It's like the worst experience they've ever had as a queer polyamorous household together. And I also headcanon that Kojak is... I headcanon him as being, like, really good friends with a lot of ladies, because I just like to think that he would be. And I headcanon him as the guy who makes absolutely sure that after a night of partying and drinking, that everybody gets home safe. He will walk you to your front door. He will, if you're too drunk to get home, he will have you over and make sure that you don't drown on your own puke. And he will take care of everybody. And that's an important headcanon to me. But I have other ones in there. I've already wasted, like, 15 minutes talking about my headcanons. Was that the whole thing?
I think so.
Yeah, it was. Okay, let's do another one.
Well, yeah, we have to.
I know, I'm sorry. Am I picking, or are you picking?
I think it's your picking. Oh, don't put him on the pile.
Shit! I've ruined everything! I think I fixed it.
Okay.
I fixed it! Okay. Shiki, Sao?
That's my assumption.
Sao? What's your favorite anime?
Sailor Moon. That will forever be my favorite one, to be honest.
Good one. I mean, good choice.
I grew up with it.
I didn't.
My mom and I watched it together.
That's really cute. My favorites, again, can't pick a favorite one of everything.
Fooly Cooly.
Fooly Cooly is definitely one of my top picks. Yeah. It's just a great anime. It's a good introductory anime, depending on who you're getting into anime.
That is true.
Good introductory anime for somebody who's just, like, bored with your typical, like, shoujo, shonen, you know, who wants something a little bit more, like, edgy.
Yeah.
Card Captor Sakura is one of my favorites. What else? Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Mononoke, I feel, is extremely underrated, and not enough people have heard of it, in my opinion. It's really, really good.
It is good. Like, I watched it recently, and the art style is really neat, and I can appreciate that. I really can. But I can understand a lot of people not. Really
I can understand it being kind of hard to get into. But those are some of my top faves. Dot Hack Sign. I love everything about the Dot Hack series. Dot Hack Sign is one that I wouldn't recommend to anybody just getting into anime because it's fucking boring. I love it. It's boring as shit. It's just, like, talking forever with, like, they zoom in on the character's eyes so that they don't have to animate the lip flaps moving, and, like, the character's eyes will narrow slightly, and that'll be the only animation for, like, 15 seconds at a time, and it's crazy. But I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is another one that I started out with. Paranoia Agent is also one of my favorites.
Paranoia Agent's so good.
Yeah, I can't give you a list.
Satoshi Kon will be missed.
Yeah, man. I can't really make a list of all my favorite animes, because it's, like, one of those things where, like, if you were to ask me today, it would be the list that I gave you. If you were to ask me 3 months from now, maybe completely different.
Same.
But for the ones that I said were the ones that I probably would never change.
Oh, I like Attack on Titan more, too.
Well, yeah.
Attack on Titan. I wouldn't call it a favorite, though, because
I mean,
it's just one that I've gotten into recently.
Yeah, and I follow it.
Yeah.
So.
But anyway,
Excuse me for my burping. Okay, from First Test Video Pro. What's the equipment you guys use for recording?
Oh,
yeah, you get that one.
This is mine. The equipment we use for recording: mic, screen recording program, and editing program. My microphone, this will probably fuck with the sound, but I'll show you my microphone. It is a blue Snowball. That's the brand name, not the color. It's a USB mic, meaning it doesn't need any kind of other special equipment to be used. You just plug it.
It's a plug and play.
I'm gonna put it down. You just plug it in and go. It's got some different settings for different recording situations, and it's one of the more affordable. It's a little bit, you're not gonna get it for like $15. You're gonna end up paying like $70 around for it, but it's pretty affordable and it's very good quality. I know a lot of people in the amateur voice acting circuit use this or similar, and I highly recommend it. It's a very good microphone. For a screen recording program, we use Open Broadcasting software. It's freeware. It is completely free to use. It's pretty easy to get used to. I personally have issues with getting it to record in like higher quality, which is why the quality on this video is kind of choppy. I just don't know what I'm doing though. So you could definitely figure it out probably and get much better quality out of it. I'm just lazy. And it doesn't have to be extremely high quality for what we're using it for. If we were probably more dedicated to doing this kind of thing, we would probably record the screen and audio separately. And then edit them together later. That would make it easier to fix any kind of sound balancing issues, which we've had in videos in the past, especially with Kojak's root. That's completely my fault. But if we recorded the sound separately, we would use Audacity. Again, free program, very full-featured. I use it for anything involving audio. As for the video editing program, I use VSDC Free Video Editor. I'm not really sure whether I would recommend it or not. It's good for our purposes, and I had to fuck around with it a lot to figure out what I was.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I had to fuck around with a lot to figure out what I was doing. And I'm still kind of trying to figure things out about it. I have a project that I want to do, just a really simple video editing project, but it's going to involve like images, like sprites, like jiggling around and moving across the screen. And I don't even know if you can do that with VSDC. So I'm not sure if I would recommend it, but it is free. And some of the menus are kind of hard to navigate because I don't think that the program creator's first language was English and the translation's kind of spotty. But it's free and it does the job. So that's what I use. So that's that question. Thank you, First Test Video Pro.
I feel so bad because I have no idea what any of this shit is.
It's okay.
I
just figure it out. I figure it out as I go along. Like I've never really taken classes for this or anything. As soon as I figure out the basics of what I need a program to do, I don't usually bother to learn how to do anything besides that.
Yeah, like ask me about like how to use a nib, and I'll totally tell you how to use it.
Tell you.
But when it comes to computers, do not ask me.
You also picked the last one, but I answered it. So
oops. Becky Starr asked, after you complete the routes, are you going to play the mini card game that comes with Reconnect?
Oh yeah, we discussed that. Even if we don't play Reconnect, which we really want to do, we're going to play that fucking card game because I love the card game. It's a lot of fun. So we covered that. But yes, we're going to play the card game. I'm going to play it. Dirk Strider asks,
hey!
What's up, Dirk? Are you sure it's you and not an autoresponder? Are you guys in any other fandoms besides Dramatical Murder? Now, I think that sort of depends on how you define being in a fandom, rather than just, like, following a fandom or being a fan of something. the way I consider it, and this is just me, I consider being in a fandom when you either create content, like fan fiction, fan art, fan voice acting, whatever, or you, like, publicly appreciate content, like reblogging it to your Tumblr, commenting on it, discussing fan-created content with others, or just discussing the original media with other people, like being active in the fan community. That's what I consider being in a fandom. So there's a lot of series that I wouldn't necessarily consider myself an active fandom member of, but there are things that I kind of would. Do you want to go first? Are you active in any fandoms?
In those definitions, not really.
Well, like, content appreciation, like, you reblog stuff.
Yeah, I reblog shit. But the thing is that, like, I guess those fandoms would be the same fandoms that we talked about before.
Yeah.
Like, if I see something that's really fucking cute, or I see something that I'm like, man, that cosplay blows everything out of the water, like, I'll reblog it.
Don't just leave it at that cosplay blows.
No.
Sounds...
No, I mean, like...
I was about to...
No, like,
really
that
rude.
cosplay is just, like, end
It's
all
amazing.
be all. Yeah. But, like, I guess my definition would change only, not so much, like, not change it as in, like, scrap whatever Hedge said, put in what I say, is just, like, to add, like, I know a lot of people cosplay things for fun because they like the character design, but, like, what I see with a lot of cosplayers, what I cosplay, it's usually something that I really fucking enjoy. Like, I'm not gonna cosplay a Call of Duty character because I don't really like Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't cosplay a League of Legends character because I don't play League of Legends. But, like, I cosplayed Pokemon, Adventure Time, Doctor Who. I want to do a Steven Universe one soon.
Ooh, who do you want to cosplay?
I probably want to do Garnet, but we'll see.
If you do Garnet, I'm gonna do Amethyst.
Next cosplay, guys. But
I'm gonna redo my Amethyst.
like I guess my contribution to fandoms is like cosplaying and trying to create stuff.
That's valid.
And doing
that's content
like,
creation.
I guess I do a couple of fan art, but I don't really post it that often.
Well, for me, Dramatical Murder is like my main fandom right now. Other fandoms that I am or have been active in the recent past, I've been a little bit active in the Attack on Titan fandom. I did a drawing for a fan music video thing that, if it ever gets released, will be cool. The fandom that I've been most active in historically is actually Homestuck. I don't know if I've ever, like, posted about it or discussed it in a video, but okay, you've done Homestuck stuff. Yeah, you cosplayed Terezi before.
And Dave Strider.
And Dave, yeah. Oh, you. But I am in the Homestuck collab group. I play Vriska Circuit in Let's Read Homestuck. And I also play Peregrine Mendicant, or PM, and Mindfang. So Homestuck is a fandom that I do create original content for, or I help create content for. I'm not that active in the fandom anymore just because I'm kind of jaded on the Homestuck fandom. I still consider myself a member of the fandom though. Apart from that, Danganronpa to an extent. Because I'm in a fan voice acting project for that too. I'm in, like, Danganronpa the fan dub as Chihiro. But apart from that, I'm not really sure. I wouldn't say that I'm super active in any other fandoms. I'm sure I'll think of one later that I'm like, why didn't I say that? But for now, that's what I can think of. So yes. Ooh, we only have 3 cards left, but one of them is covered in questions.
From Batty Beck?
Batty Beck.
Okay, Batty Beck. What are your URLs on Tumblr?
We'll put it in the description as well.
But, okay, so mine is Yamino Aoi, so it's YAMINOAOI .tumblr.com. But that is my shitty reblog Tumblr, so if you want to follow me just because of you want to see what I post or reblog, Go for it.
It's gotten so dark that I feel like we should move this closer. But then we can't. We have to be close to it.
But I'm actually building a art Tumblr for actual art, so I can show people it. But right now I have the URL as yamhamscorner.tumblr.com.
Cute.
So yeah.
My Tumblr is motorizedmycologist.tumblr.com. Motorized, spelled the regular way, and mycologist, spelled the regular way. One word. And my art Tumblr, which I need to get updating more, is... yeah. Well, I've got mine set up. It took me months, but, Vesparts. VESPARTS.tumblr.com. I'm not nearly active enough on Vesparts, and I've been taking kind of a Tumblr hiatus. I'm still active, though, but I haven't been posting... I haven't been posting a whole lot lately, but I am still active.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question. There's 2 cards left. We're getting there! We're almost done. This video is so long. I'll do this one first because it's shorter. Riven Dude asks, please do DMMD Reconnect. We'll try.
We are going to certainly try.
Which character do you have the biggest girl boner for or crush on?
Noise and Ren. Yeah.
Crush on? I mean, I would date Clear. Yeah.
We know that.
But, like, it's weird because I'm, like, at the same time, it's like I alternate between, like, my boyfriend and my son.
Yeah,
like,
which is really weird.
And I hope that doesn't come off weird to anyone. It's just, like, that I have so much affection for the character, and they're directed in so many different ways. So,
yeah,
you know.
I can understand that.
But, yeah. Other than that, Mizuki is really cute.
Mizuki. I'm a little bit sad that we never get to have that route.
I know.
And he doesn't even have a route in Reconnect.
It's a frenzy route. You don't get to fuck him.
Stupid.
But other than that, I don't know. I've got that weird Akashima thing, but I probably wouldn't date him.
Yeah, I guess that's really it.
I'd date Yoshie-san. Or Tai-san. Anyway. Last one, and this one is from Mr. Otaku Man.
That note
lots of questions, but they're good questions, and like they're overachiever much, but they're good questions. Number 1.
I got it.
We did it. Number 1. If the guise of dramatical murder, Aoba, Kojak, Noise, Mink, and Clear, were in a video game, not a visual novel, who would be the knight, black mage, white mage, tank, i.e. character with high HP and defense, and support?
Support's Clear.
I have put so much fucking thought into this. When I saw somebody ask this question, I was so excited. Because I, like, for months now, I've had, like, building, like, this AU of, like, classically styled JRPG universe with the different characters and figuring out like what their classes would be and like how the game would progress. So I was so fucking excited when I read this question. Okay, so we've got the provided list of knight, black mage, white mage, tank, and support. I feel like Kojak would absolutely be the knight.
Oh, yeah.
That
I will agree with you. But okay, so that's knight, black mage, white mage. Realistically, Noise would be the black mage. Oh, yeah.
Realistically speaking. And I say this for a reason, which I'll get to later. White mage and support, I would have trouble deciding which one to assign to Clear and which one to assign to Aoba. I feel like Aoba might be better as a support or like an everyman character who could kind of step in and fill any of the roles if he was needed to.
But I thought Aoba would just be automatically just like main character. Like he's not even in the listing.
Yeah, but then what class would he be? Just like no defined class, just
like
protagonist class.
Yeah, like if you think about Bravely Default,
one of them has to be. All right, well, I haven't played Bravely Default. But...
You can change your class.
Mm.
Like
whenever. Oh, you can do the same in Final Fantasy Tactics too. so
I never
I'll
played
think of it as
Tactics,
I'll think
so-
of it as that.
Yeah, so, like, I read this and I didn't put Alba in this.
Everything's listed. There's 5
Oh,
classes.
I didn't even see you write that. It's stupid.
Yeah, because I fucked it up. And the pencil didn't have an eraser on it.
I would put Alba as White Mage. I really think
Okay.
Clear would be support just because he's, like, the healer.
He is. He's
the
like,
cleric
he's not
of the
the
group.
mom bird, but he's the helper.
Yeah, no, he's the cleric
the
of the
helper.
group. He'll
He
sit
is.
there and just be like, health,
Isn't
health.
a cleric like a white mage? Well, what? There's differences. Anyway.
And then, of course, tank would be Mink.
Yeah. Like, not even a question.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. If you were stuck on an
Hang
island...
on!
Oh my
No,
god.
no. I'm sorry. I'm texting, because anyway, I'm gonna have to cut that out. Anyway, no, I'm not done, because I need to
Okay.
talk about my head, it's embarrassing how much thought I put into this. You're not on screen enough.
Nope.
Anyway, it's embarrassing how much thought I put into this. I spent so much of my free time at work, like, thinking about this game AU that I would put together. Like, all of the classes were either, like, I fucking made them up or, like, ganked from Final Fantasy. So it would be, like, okay, you play as Alba, and you form your party to go, defeat Toei, the evil king of whatever. But more complicated, like, less shitty. Less shitty than that. More betterer with the story and everything. Like, good, actually. Instead of shitty like the one that I just told you. And Alba, and it would be like, their character would have the starting class, and then the class that they could multi-class into later. So, Alba would start as, like, your everyman kind of, like, just like a jack-of-all-trades type, and multi-class later in the game into a summoner. Kojak would start as a swordsman or swordsmaster, multi-class into a berserker. Mink would start as a brawler, multi-class into a monk. Mink monk. I don't know. Noise would start as a thief, multi-class into a machinist. And, like, I don't have any healer class here, so I'm thinking Alba would have to take that on himself. I'm sorry. Like, I realized afterward that, like, I don't have anybody down as a healer, but then I was like, I don't care.
Why can't Clear be the healer?
Because Clear starts out as a bard, and I absolutely insist that he multi-class into a black mage, even though that makes no sense whatsoever, because it's incredibly important to me that Clear is a black mage, because I strongly associate Clear with Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. It's important to me.
I mean, just with his ability.
It's important to me.
I would call him as...
He's a bard.
I would start him as a bard.
He's a bard.
And then he just keeps going with, because bards, in D&D at least, I play a lot of D&D, by the way, they get a lot of boost up, like, plus to your courage, plus to your competence.
Yeah, they get buffs.
So he's the buffer, and also, if you play a bard the way you want to, they can be a health buffer as well. So that's why
Which is why maybe you wouldn't need a healer. Maybe he could just... But it's important... Okay. Logically, you're right. But it's important to me that he be a black mage.
I mean, that's
it's
your...
important to me!
That's your canon.
But I put a lot of thought into this, and I was going to do, like, the character designs and everything, and I sort of put it on the back burner, but I still want to do it someday.
Do it.
I'm gonna.
I dare you.
Anyway, next question. Thanks for that one. I don't know how you knew. If you were stuck on an island with only one DMMD guy, Kojak, Noise, Mink, Clear, Ren, or Mizuki, which would you want to have? Regardless of who you pick, Alba would come.
As much as I don't want to say it, Kojak.
He'd be good at it. He'd be a good guy to have around.
He's Mama Bird, and also him and Alba won't get into stupid fights.
True. I see the fact that no matter who you pick, Alba would come along makes the difference for me. Not because I wouldn't want Alba to be there, because I love Alba. Jesus, it's gotten so dark in the video. I'm sorry. I shouldn't keep remarking on it. But, not because I wouldn't want Alba to be there, but because if he wasn't there, I would probably say Clear. And also, like, I always have to keep myself from thinking, like, in terms of, okay, I'm gonna take the character that will be the most helping getting off the desert island. That's always where my mind goes immediately. But I want to say Clear because favorite character, and also because I feel like he would not give in to the despair and desolation of being stuck on an island. Like, he would keep upbeat and, like, motivate everybody to not give up hope of ever being rescued or, you know, being able to have a life or whatever. But if Alba's gonna be there, I want to say Mizuki, because Alba does not fuck Mizuki. And if you were the third wheel on an island with no other people, that would be so fucking awkward.
Mizuki was...
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah. But that's, like, the only reason. I love Mizuki, but, like, I don't have any particular other reason to say him other than the fact that he's cute and nice.
Yeah.
Other than that. So that's my logic. That's my line of thinking behind it. I feel like he could help us get off the desert island. Anyway, was that the last one on that side? Yeah. Okay, so the last one on this side. Oh, if the guys of DMMD, Alba, Kojak, Noise, Mink, Mizuki, Clear, Virus, Weirus. Again, like, I've heard a lot of people in the fandom say Virus, but it's like it's Weirus in the game. So
yeah.
Trip and Ren were food. What foods would they be?
Oh my god.
I already said my ice cream headcanons, which is like practically food headcanon.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
like, Noise would be some kind of junk food.
He would be takoyaki.
Yeah.
That's
or donuts.
Or donuts.
Or donuts.
Mink would probably be something cinnamon based.
Mink would be a spicy, like, chili dish.
Yeah.
But with cinnamon in it.
Yeah. Kojak.
But very hearty and, like...
I see Kojak, since he's a weeaboo baby, being like...
He's not a weeaboo, he's Japanese! You can't be a weeaboo if you're Japanese.
Anime baby, whatever, is, what is
Pocky.
it? Like, not Pocky, but like, the breakfast, where they have fish, mackerel, grilled mackerel, and rice.
Oh, yeah.
I think
you said he looked like fatty tuna.
Or fatty tuna.
So it makes sense that he'd be fish.
Yeah.
I feel like Alba would be nikujaga because that's his favorite food.
What is it?
Nikujaga. It's like it's a meat dish.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a staple, and it's like home cooking. It's like comfort food-ish.
Okay.
Or curry.
Clear. Ice cream, probably.
He would be some
sweet.
kind of ice cream. He would be a popsicle, or like... He'd be like a confection of some sort. He would be something really impractical to eat, though.
Yeah.
Like...
Something that you couldn't actually, like, live on. Something like...
Yeah. But, like, something you would have to share with another person. I feel like that would be important to him, to be something that you would share with another person. That would be really nice.
Mizuki. I don't know. I feel like he would be like a...
Chocolate-covered pretzel.
Really?
I don't know why.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, what's it called? A chili dog or something. Like, I feel like he could, like...
Carnival food.
Yeah, no, I feel like he could, like, go to, like, a shitty, like, hole-in-the-wall
Yeah,
restaurant.
like a dive joint, but,
yeah,
like...
and just be like...
But have a good time.
Give me a chili dog and a milkshake.
But you'd have a good time and you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, okay, Weirus and Trip.
And you'd end up in a coma afterward. Weirus and Trip. Fuck them. I'm sorry, what?
I would say maybe... I don't know.
Trip would be a cake.
Really? I don't know.
You understand what I'm talking about, you guys out there.
Why don't I know?
You haven't played Reconnect.
Oh.
Sorry.
Weirus.
Trip wouldn't be a cake. It's disgusting.
Okay, how about Ren? Ren...
Beefcake.
Beefcake?
Trip would be.
Oh.
Because he's the bar.
I would think Ren would be, like, something really cute and small. Like a peanut butter cup or something.
Aww. He'd be a peanut butter cup. Aww, a peanut butter cup. He'd be a doggy treat.
Well, a doggy-safe peanut butter cup.
One of those meals that you make that you can share with your dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cute.
Thank you, Mr. Otaku
Thanks,
Man.
Mr. Otaku Man.
For giving
Otaku
us...
with an L in it, which I don't know, maybe I'm pronouncing... Yeah, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong anyway.
So, yeah.
That was the last one.
Yeah.
We're done. We did it.
Do you want to do that?
Oh my god. Oh yeah! Oh! I got you presents. I got her presents at Anime Next, and I put them in this bag. But this bag is mine. But it's got my shit and her presents in it. This was made by Mookie on Tumblr, well known for doing like a lot of really cute dramatical murder fan art as well as other fan art. I know that she does like regular show and some other stuff. But I'm gonna like separate what I got me and what I got you. So I'm gonna put my stuff over here so you don't get confused.
I'll just look over.
Try to take it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well.
Thinking that I'm gonna steal your shit. All right.
Yeah, thinking that you won't be able to help yourself because my shit's so cute. Lots of business cards. La 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 la. Wow, I feel like I thought I got you more than I did. Well, one of the things that I got you that's not DMMD related, and it's for you and me, I got this little pair of owl charms.
I
forgot which artist made them. I'm gonna show them even though I forgot who made them.
They're so cute.
Look at how cute they are. Pick one.
Oh, man. Oh my god, this one has green on it. I know that you like green.
I do like green.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we match.
They're so cute. I'm gonna put this on my phone immediately. Well, not immediately. Yeah. My phone's across the room.
Man, now I feel like I made this big deal out of it, but I didn't actually. Because, like, fucking I spent all my money and everything was really expensive. Oh my god, there was only one other thing. Are you kidding me? I'm such an asshole.
I understand our friendship.
You know what? No, I'm giving you one of the other things that I got for myself.
No, don't do that. You got it for yourself. You got it for yourself, bro.
Yeah, but it matters more to me that I bought it than that I get to keep it.
Okay.
So, it's this sticker set of Steven Universe characters.
Oh my god.
They're all in there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
I've run out of space on everything that I usually put stickers on.
I'm just gonna put this in the baggie.
Yep, you should do that.
So I don't get
and
lost.
Like, all my other shit that I selfishly got for myself.
Dude,
but there was one
you
other
went
thing.
for yourself.
I did.
What's this?
It's noise.
Ew.
It's noise.
What a butthead.
It's noise.
Oh my god, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, what
I got you things.
Did I scratch my face?
Oh, you might have.
I just have black shit under my nails.
Scratched your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Anywhere.
I don't know. I can't really see it. Well, whatever.
Thank you for these.
I got her stuff. I don't know why I wanted to do that on camera. I just did.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, I'm sorry. It's kind of anticlimactic.
Jesus.
I fixed it. Anticlimactic note to leave on, I know, but it's dark and it's late and I need to go home. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, guys.
And I feel like I have to be like, thanks for being with us, even though I already did that kind of thing on the final episode that we recorded today, the final episode of Let's Play Dramatical Murder. So enjoy the rest of the playthrough, and we'll see you around. And hopefully I'll be better about answering YouTube comments in days to come. I'll try to catch up with that.
I'm gonna say this right now. I'm really sorry. I am not I'm on YouTube, but I'm not on our channel.
Oh yeah,
often.
like so
I mean,
well, I can like make you a moderator just if you ever get the urge.
Yeah, I mean you could if you wanted to, but like
yeah, why not?
If anything, like if you ever see someone comment on any of your comments with the name Setsu66, it's me, and it's probably me just going, thanks guys,
thanks,
and that's really it.
That's nice of you to say.
As stupid as it sounds, I have a lot of work that I still have to do.
Oh no, that doesn't sound stupid. I'm just
I have a lot of comics that I
just neglect all of my responsibilities.
So, thank you again for sending us these. This is a lot more than I thought we were going to have.
Yeah, me too. They were a lot of fun, though. And we had fun. We had fun answering them.
Yep.
So, thank you again. And we will see you around. I don't know when the next time that we're going to get to do, like, a bonus video is. But when we do it, we'll let you know.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.